Gemini, hello my love. This is Sophie with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. I hope you are doing really well, my love. I hope that you are having a wonderful holiday season. I hope you were able to spend all of this valuable time with your friends and family, able to really indulge in some good food, good drink, stay safe, have fun, right? I hope that you guys are really enjoying this time. Happy holidays to you and yours. My love, Gem, we are going to go ahead and get into your reading. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for allowing me to reconnect with you. You make what I do possible. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. For those of you who watched the first Gemini reading not too long ago, I make mention that the energies were actually so intense that I just had to do another reading because I felt like there was the presence of spirit guides, right? Guardian angels. We maintained a topic of romance in that last reading. However, in this one, I am going to keep it fairly general, but I am going to introduce some energies that may or may not pertain to you specifically. But for the sake of being able to get the message out there, I will remain fairly general in the reading, okay? There will be an extended to this reading where we will go into your higher self, okay, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, okay, what it is that they are feeling about what you're currently going through, what it is they want to say to you, right, what the intentions are, where are they trying to lead you, what the advice is to get through this situation, what should you do in order to maintain alignment towards your greatest and highest good, and what the long-term outcome is likely to be as a result of this situation resolving. Okay, if you'd like to join me in the extended, the link will be down below in the description box, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below, along with a link to my personal booking system in case you would like to have a personal reading done. Okay, but my love, Gemmy, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the cards. I went ahead, like in our past readings together, pulled from the oracle deck, right? Pulled from the oracle cards to get an idea of the energies at play, the people at work possibly. To see what the theme is going to be before we jump into the tarot, you and I together. So this is a bonus reading, all right? Remember, take it as it resonates. It is general. So if this does not apply to you, pertain to you in any way, shape, or form, by all means throw it out, and this is not your reading. But please do take what resonates, okay? If it does, then claim it, right? But my love, so we have right here in the energy, peace and clean it up. You guys have done a really fabulous job, Gem. You could still be in the middle of it, but that is whatever it is that you are doing to clean up the space, right? You're successful. You are able to find peace. Whether something does work out or not, because clean it up can be talking about reconciliation for some of you. It's about finding, see underneath that, how funny, underneath that says mending, right? For some of you, this is a reconciliation, but whatever it is that you are attempting to clean up in all of this, whatever this is that you are trying to, maybe the remnants of something that has already come and gone, you're not trying to reconcile anything, you're just at the end of something, you are successful. You're finding peace. Whether something works out right now or doesn't is okay with you. The fact that something did not work out is okay with you. The fact that something is working out brings you peace, right? So wherever you are in this, Gem, you are at peace. You're at peace, right? It's like you now realize that everything that you've done up to this point has led you here, and you are not holding any anger, any revenge, any ill will. You're happy because the pain is over and the healing has washed everything away. You are forgiving easier. You are more excited about the future, right? So for some of you, you are going through the Lovers and the House. Okay, some of you could be connecting with a Gemini, but this could be talking about someone who you have recently moved in with. Like we were saying, if it's something that succeeded, you are at peace. So for some of you, this is a happy clean it up, right? You guys are moving boxes around, and you guys are building furniture together, and you guys are sleeping on the floor because you don't have a freaking bed frame yet, right? You guys are popping bottles and eating Chinese food on the floor because you guys don't even have a table yet. No chairs to sit at the bar, right? It's one of those things where it's like you guys are just, you know, you're just kind of wrestling with this new beginning, and it's just such a sweet escape, right? And that's what brings you peace. It's work. Clean it up. It's work, but it's happy work. For others of you, you know, it's a flip of a coin, right? For some of you, it's about leaving a situation behind, possibly moving out or watching someone else as they move out. And again, it's about cleaning it up. It's about making room and reestablishing things as your turf again, finding your place, feeling okay that things didn't work out, right? But whatever this is a beginning of permanence with house, right? This is stability. This is something that you can build from the ground up, and it's like oh, what's the word? It begins with an F, I think. It's a not fortitude. It's a fortress. Thank you, whoever reminded me. It's a fortress, right? It's like a fortress of happiness, and it's protection. It's your sanctuary. Okay, you were able to reestablish it either with the union of someone or the letting go of someone who you once had union with. But regardless, it's all good. Right? For others of you, okay, so that was one scenario. Another scenario here is message of concern and concern. So on the one hand, this concern might as well be switched up with excitement. For some of you, this is about having received an application being considered. This could be the fact that you got back a letter of acceptance from some place, being offered a job interview or a job offer. Okay, you are elated. You are just, now at this point, it's kind of like, okay, wait, like, what do I do now? Because I didn't think they were going to say yes. Like, you had started so many things to be your plan B in case things didn't work out. And now that they are working out, you're like, oh my God, let me backtrack because I'm so happy. But what do I do now? Because I have so many things up in the air. This actually gets kind of complicated now, right? It's a happy thing that's happening. And that's what you're cleaning up for, right? That's what you're making room for, is this new beginning. For others of you, right, this is about a message of concern, being with concern, right? You are trying to figure out exactly how to move through with this. This could be a message from your lover or from your counterpart, sharing their feelings, right? This could be, you know, either their desire for separation, right? Their desire for separation, or their for some of you where this is reconciliation, this is them expressing to you an issue that they are having, either emotionally, mentally, with you guys physically in the situation, right? There's something that they're expressing to you that could offer an opportunity to reconcile and strengthen bonds. And while there is concern here and there is a little bit of sadness and disappointment for some of you, right, having to leave something behind, or having now this extra stress, right? This is something that you feel gives you an opportunity. That's the thing about this feeling, is that it's very fortuitous, right? It's very in terms of energy, right? It's very tasty, right? It adds flavor to life. It's almost like you can, you know, it's almost like you can feel color, you know. It's just, you can practically see it. You can practically see what lies ahead, right? It's become so clear to you what this could become, and it's become an opportunity for you to rise to the challenge, rise to the occasion, leave a situation so that you can make yourself available for something that you know, or someone that you know is about to enter your life. Again, guys, this is about you having these intuitive nudges, these feelings, right? Everything in your life is just aligning. The right people are showing up and you're like, what? And then someone else shows up from the other side and you're like, what? And then someone right down the center is like, hey, so-and-so Gem, like, yeah, me too. And you're just like, what? Like, everything at the same time. Opportunity, person, opportunity, living space, workspace, everything is coming at you and you're like, what did I do to deserve this? But you've been putting in the work, Gem. That's the thing. For others of you, it might be a cascade of unhappy things, but you're still at peace because you realize something beyond it is about to come in and you're happy about it. Like, that's what's so weird, is that you're happy about it. You're at peace with what's happening. Okay, for others of you, this is going to involve the privileged lady with judication. So for some of you, right, this could be about marrying the person you've always wanted to be with, or someone having divorced a person. But ultimately, regardless of what the cause of this judication is, I do believe, Gem, that this is for those of you who are not dealing with other people. And this is really about you being the judge and jury in this case, right? This is you, single, doing your thing. You are, you know, this could be work related, school related. You know, guys, all three of these things can apply to you. I would not be surprised. This could be, all three of these could be for you. You know, having worked on a situation, it didn't work out. Now leaving the situation because it didn't work out. Becoming single. and now you're at peace, or having received a letter of acceptance from someplace, while at the same time something between you and people who you love are taken care of, and something there resolves, and now you're happy in the friends and love and romance or platonic, right? Just that whole connectedness part of your life you're finding resolution to. And at the same time, everything in your work life is thriving, your scholastic endeavors is thriving, you yourself in your health, how you make decisions, who's in your life right now, that's working out. And so there's a lot of accountability and independence and confidence right now, Gem, right? And it's just, it all just circles back to the fact that you are being helped. And I want to say, Gem, if you have Aquarius anywhere in your chart, you really might want to take a look at the Aquarius reading, because I promise you, Spirit was reaching out. Spirit was reaching out, and I was getting chills. I was getting names, Gem. I was getting names. Like in the middle of the reading, I'm getting names and I'm saying names. Okay, so if you have Aqua somewhere in there, right? I do believe that is a reading for everyone, though. Right? Age of Aquarius and all. We're entering 2020. So, but that is definitely a powerful read. So let's just see really quickly what's going on here for Gem. Oh, not one to shuffle. Let's see, what's going on for Gemmy, please? General read, what's going on here for Gem? One more and then a cut. Overarching energy for you, Gem, is the Chariot. Oh, God. You could be connecting with a Cancer in any capacity, but this is you moving full speed ahead. Ambition, desire, being supported to go forward. Where you are right now is the Four of Swords. Healing, at peace. At peace. Going within, taking a moment of solitude. Your block here is the Two of Swords. Okay, make sure that you don't stay stagnant for too long, Gem, because there are opportunities coming towards you, and what is coming in is going to require you to act. So while you are in a space of sweet solitude, you may need to surrender and open up at some point to these opportunities and really take a part, okay? Because with the overarching energy being the Chariot, underneath that is Hierophant. Could connect. Oh my God. Underneath that is the Ten of Pentacles. Underneath that is the Nine of Pentacles. Like, can you? Spirit has no chill right now. And then the Eight of Pentacles, guys, Gem. Listen, if you've been worrying about money, that's going to be taken care of. Finances, work, all of that. Single, in a committed relationship, does not matter. You are going to be fine. You are going to be fine. Your independence will be maintained. For others of you, this is talking about commitment. Okay, so for where you are wanting commitment and it looks like you might be at the cusp of it, it is going to happen. Okay, it is going to happen. Could be connected with a Taurus. It is going to happen, and it'll be one of the strongest unions you've experienced. Okay. And again, for those of you who are in severance with a situation or a person, leaving something behind, no worries there. You could be connecting with another Gemini, but you're thinking about yourself right now. You're thinking about yourself. You yourself are on your mind. Emotionally, you're closed off. That's 100%. Right? In the recent past, you may have opened yourself up to the wrong people, which is why in the near future, you're coming in as maybe feeling rejected, right? Feeling alone, feeling like you could really use some company, but you see yourself with the stars being divinely guided. In the environment, you have an opportunity to take a risk, okay? So be aware, open your eyes, okay? In the outcome, you have a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini possibly coming in. Your fear here with the Tower could be that you're afraid that everything that you've been working for or working towards is going to be taken down, whether that is monetarily or even in terms of your peace, right? You're afraid that the inner peace that you've created, you know, that trust in yourself, just the sanctuary, the safe space that you've created around yourself, that's going to be disrupted, and I do not think it will be. I think that is that's a perception that you have. Wow, Tower, Two of Pentacles, juggling, bringing an end, right? Bringing an end to holding back. Yeah. So nothing's going to disturb your space, sweetie. Nothing. Nothing. Because you are meant. The thing is, it's not going to remain so stagnant. It's not going to remain so stagnant because there is something here you are supposed to win out of all this. In order to win it, in order to claim it, in order to have it, you have to make strides. You have to work towards it. Okay? So if that's a connection, right, you have to open your heart. If that's a connection that's working. If it's a connection that's not working, you have to block your heart. If it's an opportunity at work and it resonates with you and it really is a goal that you'd like to achieve, whether you think you fit the role or not right now is irrelevant. Apply. Do it. Apply yourself. Try. Right? If people are trying to urge you, right, to pressure you to take on an opportunity here that you do not want to take, do not take it. You might be the only one walking this path. Gem, you really might be the only person in a group of people that you know. You might be the only one walking this path right now, and that's okay. Because there's something very special about very special about what lies ahead. Look at this, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is what fuels the Chariot. It's the juice. It's the action. This is about taking action, Gem. It's about taking action and moving forth. Current energy is the Hierophant with the Four of Swords. So whatever this is that this commitment, okay, as it relates to love, business, school, you've been really thinking about it. You've been meditating. You've been premeditating. You've been, really trying to decide, right? Trying to decide based on what you know in the past, decide how you want to proceed. Okay, I do feel like for many of you though, Gem, this is something that you have been progressively getting yourself closer to. Okay, you and this person already have a well-established friendship. Why not take it to the next level? You have already been putting in the hours. Why not apply for that position? You have already taken those classes. Why not change your major? Things like that, right? You've already been applying yourself, so why not take that official step? That is what you're asking yourself. But the thing is, you have to stop acting disconnected. Okay, you know. If you are not expressing what you would like out of this, you are not likely to get it, okay? You have to, you may not want to bring attention to yourself in this particular way, okay? But you may have to. You'll have to open up. You'll have to express something. How do you express it? By speaking the words or by, acting towards it, right? If you want a particular job, fill out the application, right? If you have feelings for someone, do something nice for them. Align what you feel with what you would like to have, and find an action that's an appropriate expression for that. If you know that something between you and somebody is no longer working, express that and stop pretending like everything is fine and withdraw. If you don't want to say anything, then the next time, that they go and try to, pretend like everything is hunky-dory normal, right? Be a little detached and let them know, like, hey, I get what you're saying, but that's not where we're at anymore. Passivity in that case can be very dangerous. So I highly urge you, Gem, if that is the case for you, that you not play the silent treatment game for too long, because that really is emotionally harmful. But if that's where you need to start, right? If by expressing you kind of want to give somebody the impression that not everything is right, then not to give them the silent treatment, but to kind of not to give them the silent treatment, but to kind of be more expressive of what you really feel. And if what you really feel is not lovey-dovey, then you just be straight with them, right? None of that fluffy rainbows. Oh, I love you so much. If just have a good day, right? Just okay, love, Have a good day. Not ignoring, right? Not ignoring, nothing like that. Not that kind of detached, but just, you know, again, finding a way to be authentic in your expression, I guess is what I mean to say. Right? Authentic in your expression. But on your mind, okay, for some of you, this is about a physical union with somebody, either a lack or a desire of one, okay? Leo, Aries, Sag energy here, a lot of attraction here, right? So it's the two sides of the coin here, because this is really it just, whatever this is, you guys are thinking about what to do with it, right? Soulmate connection could be romantic, it does not have to be. One that has a lot of passion. That passion could be sexual, it could be creative. So a partnership, right, where you and this person are aligned on the same vision, or you're not. And so there's a decision here that needs to be made about how to move forward. It's been very on and off, okay, with the Knight of Wands. There really hasn't been, there's one foot in, one foot out, non-committal, right? Really not sure. In your heart space, like we were just saying, non-committal. For some of you, you're so exhausted, right? You've been putting in a lot of work into a connection that you really do want to foster into the future. But for others of you, this is not the case, and you just are tired of putting in work where you feel like you're not getting anything in return. For others of you, right, this is just a big opportunity at work, right? Where do I go? What where do I apply? What kind of people should I align myself to? Where, how much more work do I need to apply to this situation in order to reap the benefits? In your heart space, that you're kind of running out of gas, but you're at peace. You're exhausted, but you know what you're doing is the right thing, right? There's power in the wisdom that you're applying to your situation right now. In the recent past with the King of Cups, we've got the Star, so you could be connecting with an Aquarius. Okay, recent past. Some sort of separation possibly from a father figure, or a figure who you were hoping would be the father or mother of your children, right? Someone who you really felt a deep connection to. This could have been a close friend, a mentor, someone very close, okay? This could also be an aspect of yourself, Gem, okay? Really centering yourself on faith, centering yourself on moving ahead, centering yourself on what Spirit wants you to do, really opening yourself up. For some of you, right, this is about being open to the idea of traveling. And because of that, you're in this consideration mode with the Four of Swords and the Hierophant, right? Feeling like, all right, well, now I've got things to think about. What do I do? Right? But it's about opening yourself up, right? Being King of Cups is very strategic in how he opens up, right? Not pouring out the unconditional love, but having the unconditional love, but being a little bit picky about where he applies himself. So in the recent past, you kind of had these standards for where you would put your emotions or your creativity for others of you, and it paid off because you were feeling guided. You were feeling very much guided, and you're healing from this anxiety. Coming in, you may experience a little bit of a financial downturn, but I think what's going to happen is you are going to have enough put away in savings to get you through. Okay, it's going to get you enough. It's going to put you enough. Whatever you've saved away, it's going to be enough, Gem. It's going to be enough. So if this is a separation from you, this is the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles, okay? So whatever this was, this source of your anxiety, this if it's a separation from somebody, if it's maybe you having lost your job, if it's whatever this is that you're healing from, right? This disappointment, this heartbreak, this thing that you were really hoping would pan out and it didn't pan out. You will be fine. You do have enough in savings to be covered, right, for at least the next month, okay? And that may be enough time for you to recoup, because in your environment, you do have this full energy, and you are on the straight and narrow, like two opportunity. 10 of Pentacles is in your environment, an opportunity to, so listen, you guys are taken care of, Gem. That's what I'm saying. Like, you might have to take a back seat somewhere, but it's going to pay off. The Emperor is in your outcome. Y'all, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, Gem. Like, what? The Ace of Cups coming through, the Moon and the Star coming in for how you see yourself. You see yourself as being intuitively guided, guys. Gem, like, there's nothing here that's coming at you and, coming as a surprise to you right now. You are at peace. You are following your intuition. You are plugged in. Okay? Is there fear? Yes, but you are able to overlook that fear and really work through that fear by knowing intuitively, by knowing through your communication with your spirit guides, by knowing that things are happening because they're supposed to happen that way. Give me 1 second, Gem. Give me 1 moment, my love. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry about that. I was just waiting out some noise that was in the background. Oh, wait. It's coming back. Give me 1 second, Gem. Okay, Gem. So sorry. But yes. So no, you feel very plugged in. You feel very much in alignment with your intuition. You do have fears, of course, because it feels here like you're kind of encroaching into the unknown a bit. But the thing is that you know that you are here because something has been calling you. It's like the way has been cleared. Like so many things have synchronistically been aligning for you that you know you're on the right path, because it wouldn't happen this way. It's almost like, Moses parting the seas. It's like challenges and obstacles have been removed from your path so that this can become easier, right? You don't have to wonder where your resources are coming from because they're there. So it's like it doesn't get much easier than this. You have all the emotional support you need. You have all of the financial support you need. There might be a moment here where you do feel alone. You have to kind of recoup, right? There's a little bit of pain that's coming in, guys. So if this is about separation or a loss of a job, there will be financial loss. There will be a moment here where the anxiety of not having enough is going to maybe cause you to kind of bump into your savings a bit. But there could be a group of you as well who are kind of foreseeing that something may go sideways. And so you're actually putting money away in case to prevent this energy from coming in. And if that's not you yet, Gem, but you can kind of see where something in your life in trying to clean things up could be on the outs, I highly suggest that you begin to save and kind of hunker down, because when the going gets tough, you'll be prepared. And I want to say you could be connecting with an Aries in this environment, but this is about a new start. Okay, the Fool is that moment right before the manifestation. It's the creation of the thing. The darkness right before, right? That leap of faith, the existence without existing. So there's an opportunity here in your environment that is still in creation, that is when it is born, is going to be complete. It's going to be your 10 of Pentacles. It's the perfect job, the perfect partner, the perfect opportunity. There is something that is like, you don't have to work towards it. You don't have, like, once this is all cleaned up, once you have made that decision, applied to that job, pursued that person, it all is going to be history. There's nothing that can take it away from you. It is yours, it has your name on it. This is the time that it's supposed to be yours. And you helped usher it in because you've been doing the work. You made room for it. Okay? So we've also got in your fears the Tower with Ace of Cups, right? So you're afraid here that everything that you've been working towards, this new beginning, is not going to happen. There could be something here with a Scorpio that you're hoping will pan out, that you're afraid will not pan out. No, baby. If you and this person are really in it to win it, both of you are, and this is a reconciliation where both of you are really focused on making this work, it's going to happen. Anything you put your mind on, this is almost like the Midas touch, Gem. This is like the Midas touch, okay? It isn't without the work, right? There is definitely a certain amount of hard work that you put into it, that you put into this situation. That's just the exchange of the universe, right? Put in work and receive. But this is such a lucky time. I don't even want to say lucky, because lucky implies that you did nothing. Like, you worked so hard to make this happen, but you're at the point now of no return. That's what it is. You're at the point of no return. There is nothing you could do to sabotage this at this point. You are on a trajectory that is like all or nothing. There's no coming back from this, right? Not long-term outcome, but the most likely outcome, right, is the Knight of Swords. So you could be connecting with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini here, okay? But this is your energy. This is about full speed ahead, okay? Full speed ahead. Someone coming into your life with a message of some kind. You approaching someone with a message. Going the distance, though. The intention here is to be able to go a long distance. That's why you're on the horse, right? There's a decision here to go the distance. We've got the Three of Wands here to indicate the future, along with the King of Wands and the Emperor. So very strong Aries energy here you could be connecting with. Does not have to be. You could have Aries in your chart very strong, but this is the energy that you're channeling, okay? That ambition, that drive, that passion, right? For some of you, this is about becoming a business owner. This is about taking your business to the next level. This is about becoming a dad, becoming a mom, right? Taking the initiative, clarifying the Knight of Swords. This is communication that maybe you've been waiting for, that someone has been waiting for, finally coming in from this person, from this masculine energy, from this Emperor, from this King of Wands. Could be a female, doesn't have to be male. Okay, but there's something that either you've been waiting for, or that's, you know, someone else has been waiting for. A school has been waiting for. A job position has been waiting for. Submitting the paperwork, turning in the documents. Okay, receiving the documents, receiving the contract. Right? Dotting the I's, crossing the T's. Okay, this is about bringing completion to a situation that you've been planning for and finally being able to drive it into the future. Okay? Wow. Right? Becoming someone's dad, mom, husband, wife, partner. Right? Someone who is a force of stability here. You've been planning this. Spirit has been planning this. Gem, I'm going to take this over to the extended, my love. Okay? Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you. Remember, this reading that we're going to go over to do is the higher, it's like a higher self reading. Okay? So this is about seeing what it is your guides, your higher self, God, right? What are their feelings about how you're doing, right? Towards you. What are the feelings here about how you're doing, right? Approval, disapproval, what's going on there, right? But then there's also going to be, we're going to do after that kind of like their intentions for you. So all of this that you're going through now, what is this to bring in exactly, right? What are the feelings that's trying to be brought in? What is the event that's trying to be brought in? What understanding is trying to be brought in? And then we'll do advice, right, on how to stay aligned throughout the process, as well as what the long-term outcome will be for you as this resolves, right, at the resolution of this. So Gem, thank you so much again for letting me connect with you. I hope to see you in the extended. If I do not, that is perfectly okay. I will see you next time. It's been a privilege connecting with you. Thank you for honoring me with such a tremendous blessing. I am so appreciative. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I would so greatly appreciate it. And Gem, if you would like to join me in the extended, the link is down below in the description box, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below. Okay, I love you with all of my heart, and I will see you later. Bye, my love.